Good morning, ladies. Today, the question is, are you a good listener? So what I want to ask you is, when you're listening to another human being, when somebody comes to you and they try to tell you something, how are you listening? So your challenge for today is you're going to write down, you try and think about the way that you listen. And what I mean is, when you're listening to someone, do you have an agenda? Is your expectation when someone is speaking to you, do you have an expectation that you are wrong, that you're in trouble, that they will find fault with you? Do you have an expectation in a conversation about the way the person is perceiving you, the way the person is seeing you? We all have that expectation that's subliminal and we don't know. So what I'm asking you about listening is that I want you to really evaluate, when I'm listening, do I come with an agenda? The primary agenda could possibly be, I'm going to approach this agenda, this experience with this other human being, as a way to get approval, or as a way to ensure that this person likes me, or as a way to protect myself. I don't know what yours is, but we need to find it out about ourselves. And it may differ with different people or different types of people or in different settings. But the thing you want to know, how you approach human beings and how you listen to them. So I'm going to tell you now what your challenge is going to be, because the first thing is you identify the way in which you do something, we find the truth. And the next thing we do is we create something that's healthy. And we are, moment by moment, one listening experience at a time, we're doing the pivot, we're doing the shift and the change to do something better. So every time you are about to listen to someone, I want you to reorient yourself and remove any agenda that you have in your mind. Doesn't matter. You do not listen to someone with any agenda. The only agenda that you will have is to fully understand that person. If the person is talking about you, even in a negative way, that is not a relevant thing for you to even be considering. If they are talking about you in a negative way, you want to hear in such a way that helps you to understand the reason that they would be feeling what they're feeling like that about you. And you will never enter a conversation again with the agenda or with the reaction of defense. So I want you to notice when you're going throughout your day, how you're listening. Your children, your husband, your friends, your coworkers, notice. Because you might be very surprised that you're positioned in a defensive stance. Usually a defensive stance comes from guilt. It comes from shame. It comes from insecurity. Take note, and please do not forget to write your comments, okay? See you tomorrow. So long, chicks. Chicks unite.